Welcome along to this Tech in L&D briefing deep dive. Today we're tackling something, well, pretty essential as AI keeps showing up everywhere. How do you make sure those new AI tools you're exploring are, safe and effective and actually stick to the learning goals?
Exactly. It's all about putting guardrails in place.
Yeah.
That's the term people are using.
Guardrails. Okay, let's unpack that. What does that actually mean in an L&D context?
At its core, it's about setting rules, intentional rules, filters, um, boundaries for the AI.
Like building a safe playground for the AI and the learner.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. The idea is to guide the AI's behavior, stop it from going off base. You don't want errors or weirdly inappropriate content or just stuff that's completely irrelevant.
You're right. You need it focused on the learning.
Precisely.
Yeah.
Supporting those specific learning objectives.
And for you, as an L&D manager kind of navigating this new tech, why is this so critical?
Oh, it's fundamental. Think about trust. Learner trust.
Especially for sensitive stuff, like compliance training or leadership.
Absolutely. That trust relies on the AI being consistently accurate, professional, safe. If you have poorly guarded AI, it might give really misleading advice or create biased experiences, maybe even just uncomfortable ones.
And that could completely undermine the program.
It erodes trust fast. So yeah, implementing these guardrails is key to building confidence in any AI tool you decide to roll out.
Okay. So it's not just about preventing disaster then?
No, not at all. What's really interesting is how guardrails function as a quality control mechanism, too. They're not just defensive. They actually help shape the AI's potential
Shape it? How so?
by channeling its capabilities towards, positive learning outcomes. Predictable ones, effective ones.
So focusing its power rather than just limiting it.
Exactly. Directed capability. That's a great way to think about it.
Okay, that makes sense. So what does this actually look like, on the ground in L&D programs?
Right, the practical stuff. This is where it gets really interesting.
Yeah, give us some examples.
Well, take AI coaches. You see them popping up more and more. You absolutely need guardrails to keep them professional. You can't have an AI coach flirting, for instance.
Definitely not. Or giving out like unqualified medical advice.
Or making wild claims, especially if it's coaching on leadership skills or maybe supporting mental well-being modules. Very sensitive areas.
So the guardrail there ensures that AI persona stays credible, appropriate.
Spot on. And building on that, controlling the content the AI uses is another huge area.
Like making sure it only answers questions based on approved stuff.
Precisely. If you're using AI for, say, company policy questions or product knowledge, the guardrails ensure it only pulls answers from your verified internal documents, or maybe specific content in your LMS.
How does that work technically? Is it complicated?
It often involves grounding the AI. A common technique is retrieval augmented generation, or RAR.
Rare. Okay.
Yeah, it basically forces the AI to base its answers only on the specific documents you provide. It can't just, make things up from its general training data.
Which could be wrong or outdated.
Exactly. So RAG is a technical guardrail, really, achieving a content accuracy goal.
That's a great concrete example. What about simulations? Role-playing is getting big with AI.
Oh, absolutely vital there. Sales practice, difficult conversations, customer service scenarios,
You can't have the AI suggesting illegal actions, right?
or unsafe procedures,
Yeah.
or just responses that completely derail the whole point of the simulation. The guardrails maintain safety and realism.
Keeps the practice useful, not just weird.
Right. And think about DEI training simulations. Diversity, equity, inclusion. Guardrails can be specifically designed to detect and maybe filter or flag biased language.
Because the AI's training data might have biases baked in.
It often does.
Yeah.
So this helps keep the learning environment equitable. And related to that is just keeping the AI in character.
In character.
Yeah, throughout the simulation. If it's supposed to be a tough interviewer or a confused customer or a specific team member, the AI needs to stay that way.
So the guardrail ensures the consistency of the experience.
Exactly. It maintains the integrity of the learning scenario you've designed. It's all about effectiveness.
Okay, so bringing this all together, what's the main takeaway for L&D managers listening?
Well, I think it means integrating AI doesn't have to feel like a huge gamble.
Right, it's not a leap of faith?
No. Guardrailing gives you a framework to do it responsibly. It helps ensure the tools you bring in are not just flashy and new, but actually safe, trustworthy, and, crucially, that they reliably drive the specific learning outcomes you need.
So understanding this stuff empowers you. You can ask vendors the right questions, plan better.
And build in that safety and quality layer right from the start. It's
Yeah.
proactive.
Makes sense. It really changes the conversation from if we use AI to how we use it well.
Precisely. Which brings up an important question, really.
A lot.
Think about this. If we agree that guardrails are like the non-negotiable foundation for trusted AI in training, looking at the programs you manage right now, where's the very first most critical place you need to start thinking about building in that safety and quality control? What's your priority zero for guardrailing?